Hello everyone, welcome to another Disney Christmas Room Tour 2023 edition. I've done quite a few of these. If you'd like to watch those other tours or any other tour themes that I've done, I will link all those videos down below in the description. If you watch my room cleaning video, which is where I decorate and kind of transition the themes of my room, I will also link those down below. And I mentioned that this year I didn't go as in depth with my Christmas decor as I usually do, because I'll be heading down to Walt Disney World here very soon. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit, so then I'll be going back to college, and then all the things and life happens, and the time that it would take for me to put up and take down versus the time I'll actually be here to enjoy it just didn't make sense this year. So we did a more limited but still festive display, so it's gonna be a little different than previous years, so this will be something different and new and all of that. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna start looking because there's a lot going on here. So as we usually do a little 360, we're going to start over here by the door, which you can tell I've changed nothing in this area whatsoever. It basically stays the same. There's not much I can do here. This is just like clothes, jewelry, stuff. I did, however, put my new pin bag is the only new thing that I have stored in this area, which I showed this in a mail unboxing video, and here's kind of my final pin display. This is from Lapelling Bag brand. You can check out over on Instagram. They sent me this beautiful bag that I'll be taking on my little Disney holiday trip, and I customized it with all my holiday pins. Well, most of my holiday pins I was able to get in here, and I love it. Beautifully displayed. So now the pins are still on display here, and it's also easy for me to grab and head out the door. So follow me this way. My little makeup area, again, nothing really changes here. Keep pin banner there, keep jumbo pins here, same artwork, same pendants. I just add these little window clings that look like little holiday lights to keep it somewhat festive over here, but otherwise this is just like everyday area that I don't mess with too much. And then just past the makeup area we have the desk, the filming location, the display, the main display. Here on this stand is where the holiday stuff begins, which is my little stationery stand, and I keep my planner ready and accessible, and this is the start of our little holiday display. Over here I just set down some like little buttons and keychains I can put on my bags, and I also have our first little countdown here, which this is from Hallmark, I believe, last year, but it's this just adorable little flip calendar that just goes through all of the days counting down till Christmas, which I'm filming this, it's still November, so we do need to reset it back to 25 days, but this is so cute and he perfectly matches my room. I also have the tin popcorn bucket that I got while I was at Walt Disney World last year. This year they have one basically the same, it's just gold instead of red. And then we have my little Christmas tree that I'm going to be using this year. All this stuff does have timered lights on it, so at the end of the video I'll put in a few clips of what my room looks like at night. I have the timer set for around like 5 or 6 p.m. But yeah, kind of sad that this is my tree this year. Usually I set up a bigger one, and I have some pretty cool ornaments. Over the past year I've gotten some really cool ornaments, and I'm sad that I couldn't put it up, but I look forward to, again, future Disney apartment is going to be amazing decorated because I have all these things waiting to be put on display. But this little tree is very cute. I decorated with a little candy garland, and it has a bunch of mini Disney ornaments on it from Hallmark. Oh, and don't forget the little snowflake Mickey topper. Just to the right of that, we have one of my Disney holiday cast member lanyards, which I love to collect those. There's also some keychains and my newest pair of holiday ears up on this hook, which is where I normally keep my calendar, but I accidentally left it at school, so I'll have to get a new one for 2024. And now we're on to the main desk display. We're going to start with these lower shelves here. On the bottom, I still have my DAC mug, which is Disney's Animal Kingdom if you're not familiar, and again my little tape things, little business card holders and stuff. And then moving up from that, we have our first little holiday display. I have these retro Mickey and Minnie plushes along with this Goofy Ventilmation, which looks like he accidentally got stuck in this snow globe, which I got at Target last year in the dollar bins. And of course I put around a bunch of Mickey confettis and little candies and things all over. Just above that, I feel like I had to do a display to kind of recap a highlight of this year and this previous year, and that is Club 33, which I got to visit over at Disneyland, and I can link that video down below as well. But I have my Club 33 ears, the card they gave me, along with my Club 33 ornament, which is something I was super, super excited to, again, hang up, but just didn't get to this year on my tree. I also have some adorable items from Tokyo Disney. We got Mickey and Minnie celebrating Club 33 and the 100th and all of the things. I also set out my name tag because it's something I hold very, very dear to me, and I'm coming up on a year since I did the college program, which, wow, that's crazy to say out loud. I also have some more Tokyo Disney little celebrating items because they celebrated this year. Same with the 100th, another ornament I was looking forward to displaying. And forever and always an honorary guardian up there. I have some little Christmas lights strung around as well that will turn on at night. And just above that, I have all of my Skyliner buckets out on display, along with some wintry Funko Pops from the Matterhorn. We got Donald and the Matterhorn Yeti right there. Also have some little nods to Frozen and some park things. This is honestly super, super random. I also put out some of my little alien mystery minis up front because they're dressed as different Pixar characters, and to me they look like little toys for the holidays. They're like little toys, you know? And then there's also, again, Donald on the Matterhorn, the rest of my Skyliner buckets, which again I love. There's Matterhorn Mickey, and some more little Disney park figures. We might as well just finish going up here while we're at it. I rearranged all my Vinylmations, which you saw in the room cleaning video. So I put the Epcot one out here because, again, I'm going on a Disney World trip soon, so there's lots of Disney park references here because I'm going on the trip soon, so I try to theme everything to what I'm doing or what's currently going on. Now this shelf, you can see, has no theme, no matching whatsoever. I'm not sure if Taylor's watching this video, but if she is, this display was intended for you, which is really funny. Taylor will be visiting here very soon as well, so I'm excited for her to see the room and the display. So I might have to film her reaction to it, we'll see. But this display was made up of things that she likes, so I'm curious to see if she notices it, or she's probably watching this video. And then above that we have a Frozen section, of course wintry. I always move this Frozen section to the front because I have the full set of Frozen mystery minis, and of course the big Olaf up there because Frozen is celebrating their 10-year anniversary this year as well. Moving over here to the right, we just have some classic throwback characters for the 100th, little black and white, and then just some fall kind of color scheme characters. And then I keep my most summery jumbo Vinylmation off here in the corner because you end up not really being able to see it because it doesn't match the theme right now. So that kind of works out in that way. Any other Vinylmations, I mentioned this in the cleaning video, if they don't have a theme that relates to what I'm currently doing, I just match them by color. So the row behind the first row of Vinylmations, and same with mystery minis, is just laid out by color because I put any Vinylmations that directly relate to the theme in the front row, and then the second row was just like enhancing the colors of the ones in the front. I know that's a long whole thing, but that's just how my design art brain works, so we're gonna move on down to this next lower level here. To the left, we have just a little classic holiday theme. It's just very classic Christmas. We got little pins, snow globes, just classic red and green colors. Very, very simple. And then below that we have some of the more winter tones. Many of these items, as you can see, are from Tokyo Disney. We have just little snowman, Mickey, and Minnie friends, which look beautiful. So I did this shelf red, this shelf green, just to tie in the colors. I think it looks cute. We have more little 100th things all about. And I didn't really change the magnets here on the back, although I'm very, very excited to officially add pass holder magnets that are my own back here in just a few weeks. And then down here, ignore the date on the calendar. You can tell the last time I changed it because I haven't been home. We got the 100th little Lego set here with some postcards from Disney. Not postcards, Polaroids from Disney. Of course, we have the mixtape sitting out and ready to go, and my Mickey lights always there. To the left of that, we have all of my Sharpies sorted by kind of warm tones and cool tones. Again, little art brain there. We got my little jar of name tags and things. And the Club 33 bag there is some backdrop patterns. So that's going to do it for the main desk area. Of course, I have my chair with my gingerbread Mickey and Minnie plushes, which I love dearly. Now we're going to move on to the display case. By first glance at my room, you may not be able to tell what the theme is, but the display case always points out directly what the theme is. Oh, and I also forgot to mention Funko Pop-wise, I added the Disney 100th train over there on the right. So now there's 2 trains kind of in the direction of the desk, so it's all pointing you in this direction. It's all very, very thought out, and there's a lot of details like that that I don't mention very often that I'm starting to think maybe I should, because I just don't know if anyone else has picked up on it or realized it, but it's just something, most of the time I just do subconsciously, but then sometimes I'll intentionally do it well knowing that I do it. But I've mentioned a few times on this channel, I hope and am working to be an Imagineer one day, because I love the parks and their layouts and their ride vehicles and all these little details. I love it so much, and I've realized how much my display kind of relates to that and how I kind of communicate themes and stories and whatnot. So I've just been practicing to be an Imagineer for many, many years that I've never, again, realized more so until now. So that makes me happy, realizing that I'm practicing those skills even earlier than I thought. Anyway, moving on to the display case, here's just a quick pan down so you can see the little window clings I added to the outside of the display, just to, again, tie all of the themes together. Perfect. Starting up here at the top, we have the alien popcorn bucket in his pajamas. We also have some Vinylmations, some items from Tokyo Disney, and the snowman Mickey Stein. And I always get this question in every room tour video. All of this furniture, including the display case, is from IKEA, and I've had this all for many, many years if you've been watching the videos. This is all held up very, very nicely, and I still love it. Here's our first display shelf, highlighted here with the light by the Mickey Mouse Christmas tree popcorn bucket. In the back there is some Christmas cards sent by some of you, which helps keep that classic Christmas theme, and it's surrounded by all the Mickey and Friends characters. And notice I also put the little stump kind of display stand in here from the Target dollar bins this year, which I think looks perfect, and it keeps that very, very classic warm Christmas feel that I was going for. There's also a bunch of presents scattered about between all of these Funko Pops, and I've also layered some of them on some clear acrylic stands I got from Amazon just to give some height so you can still see the characters in the back like so. I think it looks very, very fun, very, very festive there. Moving down, this shelf does look kind of a mess, but that's kind of what I was going for. This is the Christmas little candy Main Street Bakery. You can see in the back there some candy cane lists from Disneyland, the Very Merry Christmas Party map, and one of the now retired Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards. This is all just food themed. I love the food related merchandise for some reason. I think it's the coolest and the cutest, and it's all over the place. So here I have this little display stand, I believe again from Target, it was like $5, and I was trying to make it look like a bakery display shelf. So these are all the gingerbread cookies or candies you could possibly get, all in the little jars and things. There's some Marvel, some Disney in there. There's even Duffy down here too, mixed in with all of the buttons and candies and lights, items from Tokyo Disney. It's all just very, very festive candies and sweets. There's also these items mixed in here. I got this and these little candy jars from Cast Connection. I still have the stickers on them. They were like $2 and $3. These were displayed at a Disney resort in, I guess it would have been Christmas of 2021. And I'm not sure still to this day what resort they're from. So if these look familiar to you at all, please comment down below what resort, or even maybe what resort you think they're from. I don't recall seeing them. Again, they were there on a Christmas that I wasn't there. But I think they're really, really cool that these items were used in a official Disney display, and now they're here in my display. So that is pretty, pretty cool. Moving down again, one more shelf. We have this kind of toy fun display. This is kind of in honor of Jollywood Nights, which is the new holiday party they have at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which is full of Pixar characters and things. And I will actually be going to that this year, one of the last parties. And once I get items from that, I will add them in here that say Jollywood Nights and stuff, put the map in the back. But for now, we just have the Woody and Buzz light up popcorn bucket that I got at the parks last year, along with some more little Pixar toy related items. This is a mini Christmas tree skirt that just didn't fit on my other tree that I have out right now. Have some more pops, just other characters related to Hollywood Studios and so on. And that Jingle Bell Sipper's from Disney World 2019, I believe. But they've done a few different colors since. Moving down to the last shelf of the display case, I wanted to keep the 100th anniversary alive, so we have some more items just highlighting the 100th as well. We have the silver background there. We also have some of the cups and little popcorn things. I also get a lot of questions about these. You saw it on the shelf above this, also in that shelf. These are from a Disney Retro blind box collection that I got at the Disney store when those were still around, and you can still find them on Amazon, but this is part of the packaging that it comes with, like the blind bag figure. They fit perfectly, as you can see, in the Disney Park popcorn boxes, which I love this so much. So you can still find those out there if you're interested, because I mean, how cool does that look? It's amazing. We also have the Mickey 100th Sipper, some Walt Disney little references, of course, here as well, honoring that. And we got some pins and coins and more pins and fig pins and my D23 statue. We have Doc Ondar always protecting and watching and accounting for the collection, because that's his job and I love him dearly. There's also the Mater popcorn bucket here from Disney. Again, I just had to keep it out because it's fantastic. That's from DCA. We also have some Mickey and Minnie plushies dressed in their little, like, very dapper holiday outfits, I would say. And of course we have the pin wall, which now has a few little gaps in it because I've taken some of my holiday pins out for the backpack. But if you'd like to see my pin collection, sorry, couldn't think of the word, my pin collection, I'll have that linked in a video down below. If you want to see my newest pins, I recommend just watching the Disney College Program haul video, because they're all, that's basically it, is what's there right now. Next up we have a Snow Tokyo Disney little towel I've hung up because it also matches my room, and some beautiful holiday ears, which again I love very much. And of course I had to keep Mickey out because he just turned 95. What a legend. Here he is in his little pass holder bag form, again from Tokyo Disney. On to the next little dresser stand. We have the beautiful Cinderella Castle 2023 100th Lego set, which does have beautiful light effects. I think I'll turn them on now while we look over here. This is from a company called Lee Light Go. You can check them out over on Instagram. They sent me this beautiful kit that I shared, I think, in a live stream. I also shared it mainly over on Instagram, but I love these lights. We'll look at them again at night here in just a few minutes, but we love it. I've also put a couple wreaths there on the castle. Those are from the dollar store. And of course we have the NuiMOs out here playing in the snow. This little snow is from Target. It was again in the little dollar section, along with this ice skating rink, which works perfect, as I said, with the Funko Pops. How amazing does Mickey look ice skating there outside the castle? What a dream come true. That is truly beautiful sight. We also have, again, the characters. I'm sorry I keep saying we also have. We're just repeating myself because there's, again, just a lot to look at. These characters dressed in their beautiful holiday PJs, which were again sent in by wonderful creative viewers like you. Appreciate it, love it. Pluto's also dressed up. We have the NuiMOs holiday tree from the advent calendar last year. This little lamppost also does light up. This is from the little Target dollar section too. I wish it was on a timer, but it looks great with a little ice rink. Donald, Daisy in the new holiday outfit. We got Goofy and Max on some little sledding adventures. And above that, we have my little display for Wish. I kept Mickey and Minnie in their outfits I made for them for the 100th. Or I should say put together. I didn't make those. Put together for them for the 100th. And we also have Star popcorn bucket, which I did put little lights in that you'll see here in just a few moments. Love Wish. And then we have the train station Lego set, some more Matterhorn fun, and of course Oswald and Walt tumbler there for the 100th. So everything kind of tied in nicely at the end of the day between the 100th, Wish, and Christmas. Moving on, we have my little pin display, which remains the same. We got the tram parked up there along with the Club 33 pin. And now we have the last little corner of my room, which is the bed. I have my Christmas Mickey blanket out along with some holiday plushies. There's my little display stand, which again is a shot glass holder. And this is what I'm thinking about purchasing for the Disney 100 Happy Meal toys. Should fit in here quite nicely, although this will not fit all of them, so I'll need to find a bigger one. Again, that's just for a future Disney house. We got some little popcorn buckets there, and then hanging above my window we have all my Disney keys and Run Disney medals. Officially completed the Disney 100 ones, so they are now officially on display. And then here behind my bed we still have a little 100th year hat, some Vinylmations which are arranged in order for New Year's. These are all of the dated Vinylmations that I have here, along with a little Skyliner poster which remains the same. There is my little map display again from Amazon. If you just search acrylic pamphlet holder, you can find this display which I use to display my park maps, and I've changed them all to their holiday guide maps, so they're all in theme like so. We have the Mickey dressed as the elf popcorn bucket, again strung with lights, and we have my Disney 100 12 Days of Wonder advent calendar, which you can check out over on Instagram. I'll be unboxing on my stories, and once I open them up, I'm going to display them all in front of it, so that's why it's kind of open right now. And then we have my holiday Mickey and Minnie NuiMOs celebrating over here on this shelf. Oh, and don't forget the magic bands, also ready to go by the door too. I think the only other thing in this area is the NuiMOs. The rest of my little friends here. We got the princesses and kind of all the animals down here. And then I think the only other thing I've added over here is the Chubby shoulder pal since my trip to Disneyland. I'll do one more pan around the top for Funko Pops in case you missed it, or in case you're new here. We have Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, princesses, transitioning to classic Disney, transitioning to Haunted Mansion, and then over to more Disney parks. Now these are not all of the Funko Pops that I own. A lot of the Halloween ones and spring ones are stored away, and my Small World ones are in my closet currently. And Pixar. That is generally it. That is my Disney holiday display for 2023. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Again, I'll probably be adding in some things from my Walt Disney World trip, which will be coming up here very, very soon. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you're not already. We're very, very close to 20K, and I'd appreciate it so very much. If you're doing a Disney holiday display this year, tag me in a picture on Instagram. I'd love to see it. I love getting other inspiration and also seeing what everyone else is doing too. It's very, very cool and awesome to see. As always, remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I will see you all next time. Bye!